Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming again. This is Mrs. Ferguson, and I am super excited that we have so many kiddos tuning into our morning meeting and our lessons. We are going to have a great day. So we're going to start out today with a song by Raffi. And if you guys don't know who Raffi is, he is amazing. When I worked on a cruise ship, we used to listen to Raffi all the time, even when the kids weren't around, because it was so much fun. So we're going to sing a song by Raffi called Willoughby Wallaby, and it plays with the letter W. Now, one thing I want you to remember is I don't know all of your names yet. Some of you I don't know your names, and every day I won't be able to include everybody's name in a song. But if I can, I will try to include as many as I can so you can hear your name in a song. So if you don't hear your name, don't worry. If I already know you, I will include it another time. And if I don't know your name, please have your mom or dad, grandma, grandpa, who's ever doing this with you, send your name to me so that I can include you in our fun songs. So this is Willoughby Wallaby by Raffi, okay? And you can dance and sing along if you know it, okay? Willoughby Wallaby wee, an elephant sat on me. Willoughby Wallaby woo, an elephant sat on you. Willoughby Wallaby wavery, an elephant sat on Avery. Willoughby Wallaby Wallachi, an elephant sat on Malachi. Willoughby Wallaby Wellinor, an elephant sat on Eleanor. Willoughby Wallaby whale, an elephant sat on Kale. Willoughby Wallaby Wari, an elephant sat on Bari. Willoughby Wallaby Wexy, an elephant sat on Lexi. Willoughby Wallaby Wooby, an elephant sat on Ruby. Willoughby Wallaby Wuss, an elephant sat on Gus. Willoughby Wallaby Wong, I hope that you sing along. Everybody dance. Willoughby Wallaby wee. Sing along with me. Da 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 da. A do 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 do. Do 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 do. Woo! Willoughby Wallaby Walia, an elephant sat on Dahlia. Willoughby Wallaby Weza, an elephant sat on Feza. Willoughby Wallaby Waxton, an elephant sat on Braxton. Willoughby Wallaby Win, an elephant sat on Bryn. Willoughby Wallaby Warley, an elephant sat on Charlie. Willoughby Wallaby Wider, an elephant sat on Strider. Willoughby Wallaby Wake, an elephant sat on Blake. Willoughby Wallaby Wacy, an elephant sat on Gracie. Willoughby Wallaby Wuss Wuss, an elephant sat on Puss Puss. Willoughby Wallaby Ferguson, an elephant sat on Miss Ferguson. Willoughby Wallaby Wong, I hope that you sing along. Willoughby Wallaby wee, sing along with me. Woo! Give yourselves a sign language clap. Great job. All right, we're going to keep going with our sharing now. I accidentally pushed the stop record button because that's what happens in real life. So we're going to share something today. Yesterday, who remembers what you shared yesterday? Who remembers? Yes, something that made your heart happy, right? So today we're going to share something that made our hearts sad, something that didn't make us happy. So something that maybe was hard for you to do or that you wanted to do and couldn't figure out how to do. So something that made you sad today. So everybody think. And when you think you know, just like before, I want you to raise your hand. All right, great job. So I will share first. Something that made me sad today is that it's not very pretty out here. I was really looking forward to going down to the beach, and I wasn't going to swim in the water. I was just going to walk along the beach because we're still allowed to go to the beach here, and I live really close to the beach. But I'm looking out my window, and it looks like it's probably going to rain. So I'm a little disappointed I'm not going to get to go outside today. And remember that when we feel sad or disappointed or happy or any feeling that you have, it's okay to feel that way, right? It's okay to have those feelings. all of them are valid, and those are the feelings that you feel. Okay, so it's okay to be sad, and it's okay to talk about what makes you sad. So I want you right now to pause your video, and I want you to share what makes you sad, something that made you sad today. Okay, perfect. So are you back? Awesome. Now, in order to help us let go of what makes us sad, I am just going to say bye-bye, bad weather. I'll see you never again. Just kidding, it's going to be bad weather some days. But I'm going to say, I hope it's sunshine tomorrow. So that's how I'm going to let go of those feelings. Now, some of you guys may have something something sad, like really sad that happened. And it's important for us to talk about those feelings with our parents or somebody that we trust, parents, grandparents, aunts or uncles, whoever we're living with, just to kind of let go of those feelings and help us understand them more. So I want you to do that with what made you sad. I want you to share it with another person at your house, okay? So great job, guys. So we are going to continue today talking about heroes. And I have another hero to introduce you to. It's hero time, hero time, hero time. Okay, I want you to pretend like you're flying like Superman. I'm not sure if that's a Superman theme, but it is in my head. Okay, so my hero that I'm going to introduce you to today is another healthcare professional. It's another person that works in a hospital. And this is Mrs. Hennon. She is an ER nurse. Okay, and I want you to look at what she has on her face and why she might have that. Everybody think. Why might she have that on her face? Yes, she's wearing that for protection. It helps keep her safe and germ-free while she's at work. So I'm going to show you another picture. This is one of my favorite pictures that people are showing right now. And it's hard to read what all these doctors and their signs show. But it says, "We stay here for you. Please stay home for us." So those are some doctors that work in the hospital as well. And these are some folks that work in Mrs. Hennon's hospital. So what she does as a hero is she keeps us safe by taking care of the people that are sick. So right now, everybody knows there is a virus going around. And so when we're staying home, Mrs. Hennon goes to work every single day to help keep people healthy and bring them back to being healthy when they're not. So we are going to, our hero of the day is, who is it? Mrs. Hennon. Let's give her a silent raise the roof. And we're going to all say, "Thank you, Mrs. Hennon. Thank you, Mrs. Hennon. Thank you, Mrs. Hennon, for all that you do to keep Salem safe." We are really, really proud of you and all you're doing, and we're so, so, so grateful. So great job. Thank you so much. So today we're going to continue writing about our heroes. Yesterday, who remembers what we wrote? Who remembers? Yes, we wrote, "What is a hero?" That was 4 words. Fantastic. So today, and you know, we don't usually use paper like this, but if I do it like this, it's kind of hard to do. So I'm doing mine sideways. You can do yours whichever direction you want, but normally we write on paper like this, just so you know. Now, if you are not ready to write, if you're in preschool, some of our friends are in preschool, you can just follow along and listen to the sounds and try with me. You can also write in your own way. That's totally okay when we're learning, right? That's how we learn. Okay, so we are going to start our writing, and I want you to keep this one for tomorrow because we're going to add to it. We are going to write, "My hero is," okay? And that is, "My hero is." How many words was that? 3 words, right? Okay, so I'm going to draw how many blanks? 3. Perfect. Ready? My hero is. Perfect. Now, 2 of these words are sight words, okay? So we're going to write those 100% correctly. Now, what do we need here? Very first letter of any sentence is always an uppercase. Perfect. So my is spelled M-Y-N-I. Always start my letters at the top, I always start my letters at the top, every time I write a letter. Who remembers? I get better, better, better if I always start my letters at the top, Thank you, Nellie Edge. I love that song. So my is a monkey letter. It's going to go below the line. So we go 1, 2. Okay. What word is this? My. Okay. My hero is. So what's this word going to be? Hero. Yes. Okay, perfect. So hero starts with a What letter is that? It's an H, yes. So we're going to go straight stick down and a bump on the side. Now, if you know Mrs. Ferguson, I might say this one time and say something else next time. You just, anything that helps you remember how to make the letter. What letter is this? H. Perfect. Hero. E. Perfect. Long E. Up, over, around, and down for our E. Hero. R. And then O. That is, yep, that says its name right there because it's a long letter. My hero. Okay, perfect. Now, what's our last word going to be? Is. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to say is spelled I-S. Okay, let's read it together. My hero is. Awesome. Now, this next part is going to be tricky and you might need some help with it. We're going to put another blank here and you are going to write who your hero is. Now, if you don't know how to spell it, I just want you to think of the sounds you hear in it. So remember, I said my hero is Mrs. Hennon. Okay, so I'm going to think of the sounds I hear in that. Now, I don't want you to write Mrs. Hennon. I want you to write your own hero, okay, unless your hero is Mrs. Hennon. But I want you to think of somebody in your own life that is your hero. Okay, so Mrs. That's an uppercase M. Mrs. So I've got an S. Perfect. Hennon. Now, I know, because I'm a grown-up, that this is 2 words, okay? So I'm going to put a finger space in between them, and I'm going to write Hennon. This is an uppercase. That is an E. Yes, lowercase E. Hen. Ooh, that kind of makes my tongue vibrate. Hennon. That sounds like another N. Perfect. And what do I need at the end? You know what? I'm not done yet because we're going to use this tomorrow. So don't put any punctuation yet because we're going to make one big sentence. Let's read it together. My hero is Mrs. Hennon. Perfect. Now, parents, if you're watching, you'll notice that I did not spell Mrs. Hennon in adult spelling. I spelled it in I'm learning to read and write spelling, which is okay. It's kindergarten spelling or first grade spelling, and when we are hearing those sounds in the words, that's perfect. That's exactly how we should be spelling right now. Okay, the last thing we're going to do for our meeting today is we're going to play a really quick game. I always end with a game if I can. So I have a hair tie here, and it's hard to play games through the computer, right? So I'm going to put this in one of my hands, and you have to try to guess which one. Okay, hold on. Okay. Which hand? Did you guess this one? Oh, no. It's in this one. Okay, one more time. Which hand? This one? Yeah, you got it. Okay, last time. Which hand is it in? This one? No, it's in this one. Woo woo. Thank you guys so much for coming. And if you, like I said, if you didn't hear your name, have your mom or dad, grandma, grandpa send me your name. so that I can include you in our songs. And be sure to share on our page on this post if you can share what something that made you sad today, if you're interested in sharing that. So thank you guys so much for coming. Sign Language Club. Have a great day.